All right. No, you got to tell me what you're getting for breakfast.
Peanut butter with a little syrup and some papaya.
All right. Sure. Looks good.
But it flips upside down.
All right. All right, Keegan. How are the pancakes?
Really good.
Really good? Okay.
Top tier.
I'm gonna nail you one of these days for some dumb thing that you're doing.
Whoa. All right, boys. Where's he going? Going back here.
Yeah.
I'm teaching accountants to elder people.
Growing up.
It's like I don't really think about that. It's like there's just share. He's on an island.
Well, it's confusing because you're like standing in front of me, but not far in front of me. You're just looking at me. Just like, you're just in the hanging tree. Are you? Are you?
Wow. The water looks so teal. Why is the water so blue?
How's it feel, Justin?
Huh? You guys give up.
Pull your feet.
Yeah, give me that. Go.
It's such an amazing privilege to be able to witness your work in art, and we've been able to do that this week in just some unexpected ways, even for Rebecca. And we just are so overjoyed that she wants to publicly align ourselves to Christ, by identifying and joining into his burial and resurrection, and just to publicly commit. And we're so honored to be a part of this witness.
Take the pressure off of Rebecca first. So Mark hinted at this. We've already talked about this. This is not you guys observing this. This is you guys participating in this. And so I need a verbal answer from everybody out there. And if it's not in the affirmative, be quiet about it in the room. But from the rest of you, you're making a commitment. She's making a huge step of faith today. But like Mark said, this is the surrounding of the cloud of witnesses. My first question to her when we got back over there, we're talking, I'm like, this is awesome, but what happens when you leave this island? This is a very special atmosphere. This is an amazing opportunity. It brings out a lot of heightened emotions. Last night, there was a lot of heightened emotion. What Rebecca is committing to today draws a lot of attention from on high. The angels celebrate, all of heaven celebrates, but it also draws attention from someplace else who wants to come and rob and steal what is happening. And in order for that not to happen, it requires more than her commitment. It requires more than her sister's commitment. It requires this commitment, and I'm trusting for a home that will surround her. So I ask all of you, do you commit to walking with your sister in faith, in high times, low times, and in different times? Do you promise to be with her, uphold her in prayer, and walk with her physically and spiritually from this day forward? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Got it? Okay. Now, normally I have a little bit more. I'm like, I think the ironic thing is the last time, 6 times I have been in the water at YS Falls have all been for baptisms. I do not typically get in the water. In fact, I don't typically bring clothes to get in the water. Today, I brought an extra set of clothes. So, have that as we will. I normally have had time to prepare a little bit. I haven't. So I'm going to put this back on Rebecca. She shared last night she was nervous. I said, you didn't even have time to get nervous today. Why today? Why now? Why this?
So, you guys kind of heard most of it, so I'm not going to repeat all that. But over the last year, it has felt like a lot of nudges. Just watching Naomi get baptized and grow, and my parents just kind of subtly but politely being like, hey, what are you doing? You know, what about you? And I feel like I've just been kind of brushing it off. But deep down, I felt all those nudges. And I've talked a lot with my fiance about what we want for our future and like for our family, and one thing that we both have said that we want is we want faith in our family, you know, if we're able to have kids. And on this trip, I've seen so much like acceptance, because I felt like all the things in my past and all the things I've gone and been through, that it's too much. And I wouldn't be able to, you know, really, I wouldn't be able to, like, really, you know, be a good Christian because of all these things. And you guys have really helped me to see that none of that matters at all. And that it's time to stop pushing back and to give up in a good way. So yeah, that's that.
So, like we talked, your past, Jesus says, I've forgotten. Not only have I forgiven it, I've forgotten it. As far as the east is from the west. And thinking about what can I do? What do I have to do to be a better Christian? On the cross, Jesus said, it is finished. It tells that. He took care of every bit of it. But he did put out a requirement that we surrender fully. So that was why I wanted to have that discussion, is to make sure that you understood that this is an awesome, exciting, happy day. But it's also a weighty day. So while in baptism, you will receive complete freedom in that. You also surrender everything. You become free and a slave, but in a good way at the same time. Long ago, we did a word study, and I was amazed at the word Paul, Peter, James. All used this word. It was a Greek word called doulos, which meant slave. Being bondservant and servant meant slave, which give up all of our rights. But in so doing, provides complete freedom in Christ. So, Rebecca, today you stand before an amazing group of friends and family who have already committed to walk with you in this. So today I ask you, do you believe and accept that free gift in Jesus Christ to be his now and forever? It is my pleasure to baptize you in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit. I promised you cheers, and I told you what would come next. Now go get the rest of your hugs.
Feels really good most of them in there.
Hey guys, just make sure you're not splashing. Just be careful. Is it a reverse?
I say it feels like pretty.
It kind of does, but you know everyone's going to want it.
Into the body off of yours, and just we are extremely grateful.
Wait, look like you're like looking for a shot.
Yeah, I need to do.
Wait, hold it. Oh wait, yeah, hold it. Always dead. That better not go.
Boo!
What are we doing? Stop.
And Josh wash off.
You want some sugar cane?
Sugar cane?
After taking bites and chewing it. Well, you can like yank it off.
It's not easy, I know, but what is it?
No, that was mine. That was.
This is nature's.
That might have lived there very long.
Be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary.
Lose our outer self is wasting away. Our inner self is being renewed day by day. It's not just one day in our lives, it's every day. Day by day, God is transforming us and renewing us. And that's something that I thought, maybe it's not everyone, but I think that I truly believe that once I gave my heart to the Lord, that Satan would quit bothering me.
Testimony, which I probably should not have said. But, yeah, I think it's...
say, well, then we don't want to hear it.
No, he actually said that there's not really any such thing, and looking back, he's right. So I'm just going to start with when I was about in 5th grade. So before that, I would not really count as like part of my faith journey because I was pretty much just like trusting everything my parents said. But when I was about 10, I switched over to public school from homeschool. And that had a really large impact on me because I was a really influential young child.
And I know that the Spirit has been working today inside of me. And I also want to say that I'm also starting with my testimony night, sort of testimony, like what it looked like. But on that night, I kind of left out the struggles after I came to Christ. I'd like to share a lot more about that. Kind of just shared the highs of it and the lows in between those highs. But after the last high, I kind of cut it off. So I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into what that's looked like up to this point.
We need more cards!
Oh wait, no, you can have that one.
I haven't even seen them.
I know. I don't even know. I just. What? This one.
I would change about
Natural.
Oh, natural.
Natural.
In the moment.
Yeah.
I've definitely had depressed
too bad.
Oh my goodness. Wait, I don't know. Getting. Oh, getting. Yeah. Oh. I love everyone's free.
No. Oh, we are.
We're what? We're back! Are you serious? Yes. What in the world?
What the
Bro has the worst take on Pringles ever.
Me? I'm the Pringle connoisseur. Mid. What does the guy look like? What is it?
They're both black.
And then, yeah, and
Can
then.
I reach past you, Aubrey?
Yes.
And then, what do you mean?
Careful what you're saying, because now you're on video.
Did he get it?
I don't think I'm in this.
Are you aware that making history? This is the first murder trial for a brand new nation. Hamilton, sit down. My client Levy Weeks is innocent. Call your first witness. That's all you had to say. Okay, one more thing. Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Soon that attitude may be your own. Why do you write like you're running?
Oh wait, how does it focus?